How's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm actually going to be telling you guys why I believe that the latest Grand Theft Auto Online DLC to be coming out, and like I said, just a few short hours, might actually be a two-part DLC, very similar to Ill-Gotten Gains. So that's right, the Lowrider DLC is one of the most hyped events in Grand Theft Auto Online right now. It's going to be coming out in just a few short hours, and it's something that I absolutely cannot wait for. And it was actually something that we kind of predicted from some leaked information that came out a while ago, like 2 or 3 months. There was a car list that came out, and a lot of the cars that came out with that quote-unquote low DLC actually turned out in Grand Theft Auto Online Lowriders. And I'm extremely hyped for this DLC, but I'm also here to tell you that there might actually be a part 2 very similarly to Ill-Gotten Gains. So on Rockstar's Newswire, they talk about how there's going to be a select half dozen vehicles in this update, meaning there is going to be, from what Rockstar says, 6 cars that you can go into Benny's mod shop and modify and do all the crazy customization to like the engine block, the exterior, the interior, all sorts of good stuff. There's going to be 6 vehicles. And those 6 vehicles are the Faction, the Moonbeam, the Primo, the Chino, the Clean Voodoo, and the Buccaneer. Those are going to be the vehicles that are going to be coming with the Lowrider update. However, if you guys do remember, when all that leaked information came out a while ago, there was actually 12 vehicles that were supposed to come out with this DLC. Now, I'll put the image on the screen right now so you can see what it is. The complete list is Faction 2, Faction 3, Moonbeam 2, Primo 2, Saber GT 2, Virgo 2 and 3, Chino 2, Clean Voodoo, Buccaneer, Tornado 5, and Slam Van 3. So in the first part of the update, like I mentioned, I guess we're getting Faction 2, Moonbeam 2, Primo 2, Chino 2, Clean Voodoo, and Buccaneer 2, suggesting that there might be 6 leftover vehicles if Rockstar were to do a part 2 of this update. And I'm assuming that part 2 would include a 3rd version of the Slam Van, a 5th version of the Tornado, 2 versions of the Virgo, the Saber GT, and the Faction 3. So if that were to be the case, that would be awesome, because obviously the Lowrider DLC is not out yet. It is a few hours away, but this does seem to be one of the coolest and most game-changing updates that Rockstar has really added to their game. And that's something that I think is going to be really awesome, being able to customize cars in Benny's modification shop. I think it's just going to be a whole lot of fun. Now, of course, this isn't 100% confirming that there's a part 2. There's lots of things that could have happened. Rockstar could have originally planned for 12 vehicles to come out in the Lowrider update, but thought that was too many, so they cut it in half. And those other vehicles could just be totally scrapped, and we might not ever see them again. That, of course, is always a possibility. And number 2, they didn't specifically mention in the Newswire that there was going to be a part 2. For Ill-Gotten Gains, they specifically mentioned that it was going to be one of 2 major shipments coming over the summer. So maybe they want to surprise us. Maybe there is that surprise element in there that Rockstar wishes to have. But at least on their Newswire, they didn't indicate that there was going to be a part 2 of this update. But there's been a lot of work behind this DLC. Obviously, the big Newswire, 2 trailers, one of them for the Lowrider DLC itself, another one for Benny's Mod Shop, which you guys have seen in this video and on other videos that I've covered. So I really do think this is awesome. I personally believe that there is going to be a part 2, especially because Rockstar has done that in the past with Ill-Gotten Gains. I mean, it just makes sense. 6 vehicles released in this one, 6 vehicles released in the next one. That kind of makes sense to me. And it was the exact same way with Ill-Gotten Gains. Throughout both Ill-Gotten Gains DLCs, there was 12 total vehicles. 6 released in the first and 6 released in the second. That's sounding like a pretty crazy coincidence if you're asking me, that if that were to be the case of a second Lowrider, it would be 6 in this update and 6 in the second update. So anyways, I just want to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. What do you think of the possibility of receiving a part 2 for a Lowrider DLC. I think the possibility is very strong, but honestly, I'm just extremely pumped for what's going to be coming out in just a few short hours, which is the Lowrider DLC. Once again, stick around on my channel. I'm going to be having all the videos, all the live streams, all the cool content, and I can't wait for you guys to experience it with me. We're going to have so much fun. If you guys did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.